We have a couple of sprinkles, and I want to show you the newest update of Live Power Doppler, because if you're heading out to grab some lunch right now, it looks like it could rain at any time with these dark clouds looming overhead. The latest look of Live Power Doppler, a little bit more ominous than when I think actually it's reaching the ground. The majority of this moisture that you see from Loch Lloyd, the areas of the south side of the 435 loop, downtown Kansas City up through the airport, just spits and sprinkles, just a quick little shower, maybe just a couple swipes on your windshield wipers if you're heading out the doorway right now. And the latest look of Live Power Doppler, this moisture just kind of hugging the state line from Butler, Harrisonville, right up through areas along I-29 near St. Joe and Savannah. The majority of us, it will be fairly quiet, fairly dry, other than just kind of cloudy and drizzly here and there for the short term, but then increasing chances of storms developing the later we get into this afternoon and then moving into this evening. If you do have any kind of outdoor sporting events, any kind of outdoor errands that you need to run after your work day between 5 and 7 o'clock tonight, these storms will be kicking up across our area. Have a 60% chance of storms for some of those earlier practices and games heading towards later this evening. So for some of your high schoolers, a 40% chance of these heavier downpours between about 7 and 9 o'clock tonight. Now, this is the very newest update that just came in with Forecast Track. It's doing a great job of picking up on those sprinkles right now, but notice by about 3 o'clock this afternoon, we've got these little thunderstorms that will develop as we're heading towards mid-afternoon. And then I expect these little thunderstorms will just kind of blossom across our area as we're moving into our evening rush hour. Heavy downpours, a few rumbles of thunder, both a potential for our evening commute getting home later tonight. And for those evening activities as we're moving towards your Monday night. Now by about 8, 9, 10 o'clock, the majority of this rain will settle and push off to the east side of our viewing area. But what we'll be watching closely, a couple of these storms could grab our attention as we're moving towards tonight with a little burst of wind, maybe some dime to quarter-sized hail between about 2 and 8, the most favorable time if these storms get going to see any kind of activity that's really kind of grabbing attention on radar and impacting some of you who may be running errands or any activities for tonight. Now, I want to look ahead. This is going to be a little bit more longer range, but something grabbing my attention today at noon. Next wave of rain and a few rumbles of thunder move in on Wednesday. This will be widespread on Wednesday with an 80% chance of rain as we're heading towards midweek. Kelly, you see what I see?
I do.
This morning I mentioned maybe just a few flakes of snow mixing in, but some of our runs that have come in here over the last hour hinting that we may see a little bit of a winter mix of rain and snow here as we're heading towards Thursday morning. Better chances will be across northern Missouri. Certainly worth watching right now, even if we get some of these good snow showers as we're heading towards Wednesday night, early Thursday morning. Our ground temperatures are warm enough that it would just stick on those grassy surfaces and primarily wet on the pavement. But this is a storm system we will be watching for you here as we're heading towards midweek. The newest update of your Security Bank 7-day forecast, a weather alert for storms this afternoon and tonight. And I've posted a Storm Track 5 weather alert for Wednesday and Thursday as well. The good news, Kelly, will be unsettled this week, but the weekend ahead, it's looking pretty great. Over to you.
I knew it was too good to be true. I'm from Michigan and it snows into April, sometimes May.
Oh yeah, it can certainly happen.
All right, thanks, Erin.